Do we beat him with just a Chavez? Well, let's find out. The answer is yes. We do beat him with just a Chavez. I get wrecked.
What's up, noobs? I'm Greener, this is Greener Gaming. Log in and let's go!
Alright, so I hope everybody's doing well. Today we're going to be playing some Discard. I haven't played that in a while. And basically this is Dracula Discard featuring Nebula. Hey man, any reason to play the new card, am I right? Okay, so if you haven't played any Discard, basically what you do is you want to get like your Morbius on the board early. Maybe you want to discard your Apocalypse with Lady Sif. You want a Dracula out there probably. Then on turn 5 you hit a MODOK. It kills your entire deck. Morbius gets all beefy. There's nothing left in your hand. Dracula ends up absorbing what your top deck is. That was a little just overview, but let's get into the deck really quick. So we have Nebula in here, and I love this card so much, man. Each turn your opponent doesn't play here, you get +2 power, and if you get her on turn 1, it's like, nah. Of course, your opponent could play there, but you can do things like maybe you put her in a lane with Dracula, and usually people don't want to contest Dracula lanes because they're going to end up being gigantic. So that's one way you could do it. We have Storm in here. I don't think traditional discard ran Storm, but the synergy between Storm and Nebula are just so high. And especially like you have a lot of small cost cards you can put in the Storm lane. Like for example, you can put in your Morbius, or you can, Wolverine can pop in there if you discard him, right? So like I said, we have Morbius +2 power for each time you discard a card this game. All the ways we can discard cards are, we have Colleen Wing. On reveal, discard the lowest cost card from your hand. Now she's really good in 2 ways. Ideally, you want her to hit Swarm, right? Because if she hits Swarm, they go down to 0 cost. And then if you hit MODOK later, then you have 4 Swarms you can play at the end of the game. But she can also hit Wolverine, and when this is discarded, it gets +2 power, and it gets put to a random location. So that's what I'm saying. You can discard her with Colleen Wing, and maybe she hits the Storm location. And then, you know, your Storm, Nebula, Wolverine lane become really big. So the next discard we have on the list is Lady Sif. On reveal, discard the highest cost card from your hand. I mean, there's pretty much only one target you want to use with her, unless you're desperate, and that's Apocalypse. Because when you discard Apocalypse from your hand, put it back with +4 power. So you can imagine the discard you get from Lady Sif, and then the discard you get from MODOK, he's going to get pretty beefy pretty quick. So Dracula's a good card to just contest the lane by himself, because he's not susceptible to like Shang-Chi, right, which is good. At the end of game, discard a card from your hand. This has its power, so that's really good for end of game. If you have a big beefy Apocalypse in your hand, leave him there. We have Chavez in here, right, to make the deck more consistent, but also to ensure that you have a big beefy top deck after you kill your hand with MODOK. So what I like to do is I like to play Chavez, leave APOC in hand, so then you have Dracula getting APOC's power, and then you can contest another lane with Chavez. And of course, the biggest, tiniest guy ever, MODOK. On reveal, discard your hand. Pretty solid for a 5/8. This deck gets a little tougher if you don't draw MODOK on by turn 5, but you can still kind of sometimes make him work if you use him turn 6, but again, you're never going to draw him on turn 6 because of Chavez. Also, if they have like a Cosmo, a well-placed Cosmo, you might be a little boned, but other than that, pretty solid deck. I really like the inclusion of Nebula, because I mean, if no one plays there, she can get like sometimes like a 1/9. I mean, that's an extreme example, but it's possible. All right, so that's pretty much the deck. I've been enjoying it. It's a nice revisit to a discard deck for me. By the way, if you're new here, hey, why don't you hit that subscribe button for a guy, huh? It means everything to me. And hey, it's just a little tiny click for you, just a little boop. And then we're all happy. All right, let's get into the games. All right, let's go with Nebula. Could just risk it and play Morbius over here. It's a bit annoying. I'm gonna follow it up with Calling Wing, because that'll hit my swarms. Storm, okay. I don't want to waste my... I might just go like this. That'll give me an extra turn to play here. Because she'll storm again, right? And then we play MODOK.
Wind, aid my hand.
Then we hit that with MODOK.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Interesting play. Do we beat him with just a Chavez? Well, let's find out. The answer is yes. We do beat him with just a Chavez. I get wrecked. All right, Nebula on 1. Oh boy. So they're going to want to play to that location, I imagine. Ant-Man usually indicates multiple cards in a lane. Well, maybe we just storm them. Actually, I want to storm Avengers Compound.
Wind, aid my hand.
Just gonna hit that with Dracula. Patriot, huh? Well, we could MODOK. Obviously, we're gonna MODOK. So I need to go full ham. Can't go full ham. Dracula needs I need to win here. Do we think they have Onslaught? Or not Onslaught, what's his name? Ultron. So if I do this, I only get 11 mid. If he has Ultron, I'm done. Alright, let's see it. Oh my god, we won by 1. Oh man. All right, let's chill. Dude, I really hope this is not Galactus. But I'm gonna 50-50 it on the Wolverine Swarm. pretty good hit. I'm gonna storm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna storm the kiln.
Wind, aid my hand.
And I'm gonna hit that with a Dracula. Do I want to hit it with one swarm just in case? I mean, we still have one, right? So if I use MODOK next turn, I'll still end up with two. Yeah, let's do this. All right, so they're pretty clogged up here, so I think we MODOK over here. So they might be going for a null play. Then we dump Chavez. Swarm, swarm. I mean, not that they can play anything over here anyway. But I lose mid anyway. So yeah, it looks good. Dude, I actually would have won mid too. Pretty spicy. All right, Nebula on 1. Do we risk playing our mid? Because I really don't want to play around Necrotia. But I could storm this if I get storm. I don't know. I'm going to go mid. Maybe we hit Wakanda with Morbius. Oh boy. All right, let's storm Necrotia.
Wind, aid my hand.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Dude, if I don't get MODOK, I might be a little boned here. Double Dracula, huh? Not great. I'm gonna have to like Culling Wing Lady Sif.
Enough said, bub.
Now I could just Hellcow and Swarm and then hope the discard is enough to win mid, or maybe, you know, we win this lane and then we win this lane. Question is, I don't know what they're going to be playing, but I'll play it out. Okay, so this was their throwaway lane. Just the Magneto? Pretty solid to me. Oh baby, Nebula on 1. I will take that. Think we're chilling here. Quantum Realm is not so great. Guess we can play Wolverine on Death's Domain, but I kind of want to play Lady Sif, just so I can start, you know, the apocalypse, whatever. Actually, I'm gonna storm Quantum Realm, because I really don't like this location.
Wind, aid my hand.
He's going big and beefy over here. Alright, let's hit him with MODOK. Hopefully this wins mid. Oh, if you had to jump mid. Not cool, bro. If he has another way of putting something in my deck, then I'm just donezo. He plays Korg though, right? Should have played Wolverine over here when I had the chance. Alright, I'll see it out. Did I just win the tie? Yeah, we did. Sure, I'll give you a little one of these. Let's go Colleen Wing. Oh boy. I still think I want to storm something. Maybe the raft.
Wind, aid my hand.
I might just go Morbius. Actually, I don't know if this is overcommitting. Do something like this. Actually, we keep Wolverine in hand. Unfortunate that I didn't get an APOC. It's good that I played a bunch of stuff there, because Darkhawk is probably going to get pretty huge.
Enough said, bub. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Bit awkward. So what do you think they're going to play? Do they think we're going to do a Shang-Chi play? This still wins against the Shang-Chi. They just do a retreat play. After all that fun, in all honesty, I think that might have been a bot. Oh, dude, I hate this friggin' location. I absolutely can't stand it. Okay, let's go with Morbius. Let's play out Dracula.
Wind, aid my hand.
Oh boy. I mean, I could just Juggernaut them out of there, right? They reveal first. They could do it to me, though. Do I have a better bet of just playing Hellcow? I don't really have anything in my hand that I care about. Oh, it's a Surfer deck. How lame. Man, that. Okay. Losing a draw on my deck. Big problem. I feel like we gotta Juggernaut him out of here, right? They had 2 broods. Okay, what do we do? Dude, like, this could whiff hard. And they're gonna play 2 cards. Dracula's probably not gonna get anything good. Like, I have to go like this. And then hope that Dracula hits not Green Goblin. Why would they retreat on that? They had it all, man. Okay, let's chill. Gonna go with Morbius here. Oh man, I kind of want to play Lady Sif for the discard, but I also kind of want to get Nebula on the board. I mean, we could do this. This throws off my curve though, so bad. Maybe we play Dracula here and then we play MODOK over here. Wow, they really don't want my Nebula to go off, huh? Actually, if I'm playing MODOK anyway, I might as well just keep that in hand, right? Did not expect them to go so ham in the vault. They retreated on that? I mean, I guess they don't know what's coming out of Dracula. I mean, I guess they're assuming a giant apocalypse. Dude, this deck felt really solid. I forgot how much I liked playing discard stuff. And Nebula felt like she was a nice addition to the list. I mean, you're not always going to be able to use her, but if you can get her off early, it's just, yeah, it seems to work really well. Nebula sort of like manipulates your opponents a little bit if they choose to, because it's like they want to deny your Nebula, but they also want to put power into other lanes. And when you're playing discard, they know you're going to come down with like a big MODOK somewhere, and 8 power is nothing to, you know, turn your nose up at. But I thought Storm also felt really strong, especially if you can get like Storm and Morbius, or Storm and Dracula, and of course Storm and Nebula, or all of them if you want. Go nuts. Life is your oyster. Yeah, obviously still the main win condition is MODOK into like a bunch of swarms and stuff, but still felt really solid. She feels like she fits perfectly into this archetype. So I thought this deck was really good. I started ranking up a little bit with it, but you play the deck for yourself. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. Hey, if you like this video, why don't you click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And anyway, GG.